What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you a review walk around video of the all new 2024 Kia EV9 in the GT line, and we're going to be talking about the exterior, the interior, and specs of this new car to the Kia lineup. But before we do, because it is not a sponsored video and we truly need and appreciate your guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Roseville Kia at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this beautiful Kia 2024 EV9 in this video. And also we're going to be talking about price tag on top so you guys get an idea of what they're coming in at. But let's go ahead and talk Kia EV9. Now let's kick this walk around review video off with talking some specs about this exact GT line. Now the pinnacle of EV9, you are looking at it in this video. This being the highest trim of the EV9 lineup. What are we seeing with regards to the specs? Now, of course, you have the bigger battery because it's the all-wheel drive. You have one motor running the front axle, one motor running the back axle, and it comes in at 379 horsepower with 516 pounds-feet of torque. 300 miles to a full charge is what they get on the range, but again, that might change if you're doing a 0 to 75 mile an hour test, like on the freeway, for example. They say you get about 270 miles to the range if you're at 75 miles an hour. And they clocked this bad boy in at 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds. Now tell me, is that not quick for a full 3-row size SUV? For a Kia? That is insane. But let's go ahead and talk some dimensions. Now, if you come over to the side of the car, we're going to talk length, width, and height in inches. Starting with the length is 198 inches, 78 inches in width, and height in 69 inches with a wheelbase of about 122 inches, everybody. But also would like to mention, if you do not get the all-wheel drive or the long range, the battery drops down to a 76 kilowatt battery. And of course, you're going to be seeing differences in horsepower and torque and ranges and things of that sort. That is on the entry-level trim of the EV9. But again, we are talking GT line, but just wanted to bring that to you guys that you're going to be seeing two different batteries on the EV9, okay? This is the front, as you guys seen in the video. It is small, but you can put some personal belongings in there. And let's go ahead and shut this hood and talk new front end of the beautiful EV9 coming together with the nice piano black trim work and also your full tech in the front of this car with that kind of darker gray or gunmetal matte gray look on that trim. Just a beautiful rich look on this GT Kia. It is phenomenal, okay? But what do you guys think? Futuristic? Not, some people say they don't even think that this feels like a full EV SUV, but my personal opinion is that it does feel like an electric vehicle. Not only that we're seeing sedans or small compact SUVs coming in full electric, but we're getting full-size SUVs in the full electric. But again, LED lighting system here in the front. This is your daytime running light, also your hazards as well, okay? We just left the daytime running lights on so those hazards don't bug you in the video. And then you got some different design there coming in that kind of center grille or that top grille with some lighting, adding some character to the car. Very nice. Your camera right over that license plate again. And then you got your sonar system. And these flaps here do open up when you turn on your AC system or your air system inside the car. These flaps will open up. Bumper sensors going across the front or the mid front end of this car. And then you got the active air vents running some air over to your wheel area here at the side of the car, which now let's go ahead and talk wheel area since we're over here. But again, remember, this being the GT line, you're going to be seeing different rims, different size tires, and things of that sort. What do we see on the GT line? Coming together with this futuristic rim is what I call it, kind of that gunmetal or matte gray look on the surface with the piano black gloss on that rim. You also have a Michelin Tire Primacy Tour all season at 285, 45, 21. The suspension system is a spring shock suspension here in the front with a self-leveling rear suspension, which is literally exclusive to the GT line. Another thing I would like to point out is the painted wheel well trim. Very nice on the painted wheel well trim. Again, you will other cars or manufacturers will paint their wheel well trims, or they won't paint them, sorry, they will have them in the matte black plastic, but this adding more luxury and look to the car itself. Continuing forward to the side mirrors, they're automatic foldable blind spot assist with integrated blinker lighting camera right there, so you're getting that 360 view of the camera. And talking about the handles, now this is popped out because of the car being open, automatic foldable side mirrors, but keyless fob entry. And you get that self pop out coming in, and you can open that door and get a load of how big that door is, along with the entryway to the EV9, just a whole lot of room, so you're not going to be feeling all claustrophobic or tight getting inside this car, okay? As well as the back door. Look how big that back door is, and look at how much room you have coming into the second row seating of the EV9. That is just phenomenal. Remember that. So that is a very big plus when you're getting into your SUVs. Now we could go ahead and shut it, sorry. You could lock it also from the key fob. But let's talk some trim work. Again, the piano black trim work with that kind of matte gray look coming over from the front to the side of the car itself. Very good looking trim work, I say. Again, now the sleek design with those handles just being integrated with the body of the car. And just wanted to point out to you guys this kind of wide stance on this rear quarter panel and the cuts, just giving it some more character. Back end or rear end, full LED tail lights here. Let's go ahead again and show you guys that. When you open, that lights up, and get a load of that back brake light in that LED look. Just really expensive feel. EV9 on the driver's side. And then you got the GT line trim on the passenger side, letting you know that this is the pinnacle top of the line trim. Again, trim work, you got the bumper sensors going across the lower end of that back side of the car, your parking reflectors with that matte gray trim, finishing off that lower side with that piano black trim down there, okay? Again, no exhaust, remember, because it is electric. I'm just so used to looking for exhausts or tips. Camera right over that license plate area as well, so you're getting that backup camera with your sensors full tech. Moving forward, another camera there as well. And then get a load of this sporty yet futuristic look on this top spoiler with the integrated LED brake lighting, just giving it a great look. And then your the wiper itself, you guys can't see it in the video, but if we bring the camera over, it is literally tucked in there, just giving it more of a simplistic, cleaner look, which to me means that you're getting a more of a classy feel to the car. Now let's go ahead and pop open this self-opening tailgate. You could also open it from the key fob. And that opens up to us the cargo area. Now let's go ahead and talk some cargo space. If you have second and third row seats up, you're getting 20 cubic feet of space behind the third row. But if you drop the third row seat down, as we have right now in this video, you get 44 cubic feet of space of cargo. And then if you were to drop third and second row, you get a whopping about 82 cubic feet of space in this EV9. Let's go ahead and shoot over here to the right of the cargo area, and you have electric control panel here for dropping those seats down electric. Now let's go ahead and show you guys that. We press that button, that drops down. Up here you have the inverter, and it is European because literally this car is a show car. And then let's go ahead and bring this third row seat up, both of them as well. You can drop both the second row and the third row down and up electrically, okay? You got some tie downs on the right and the left. Here on the left, you have a 12 volt, 180 watt, and then a flap for closing that tailgate, which is pretty cool because you don't see that. Now, propping this open, you get some more cubby room, your fire extinguisher, tire sealant, all that stuff, all right? Now let's go ahead and shut this tailgate. Now that we're pretty much done talking some specs, exterior, and showing you guys the cargo area, let's go ahead and jump inside and talk interior. So now let's talk 2024 Kia EV9 interior. Get a load of what this new car has inside. First of all, with the ambient lighting going across the dashboard and the 12.3-inch screens. Let's go ahead and start this car so you guys get an idea right off the bat what the screens look like. And that is your EV on and off button right there on your toggle switch. Okay, so 12.3 inches on the driver cockpit display and then 12.3 inches on the infotainment screen on a horizontal plane. But get a load of the ambient lighting on your door panels. Just phenomenal. And then the center console ambient lighting, it just literally makes this car feel so rich. But let's go ahead and start bringing this interior to you, starting with the door panel, okay? So there is no leather inside this car. It is all vegan product, okay? And you're going to have a kind of a leather feel or syntex. It is a syntex fabric on this door panel, and then you got the kind of cloth with the design integrated onto that armrest as well. With your window switches here, controls to your electric side mirrors, and then right above that is your handle. This is what the handle looks like on the interior side. Very nice and easy open. Heated steering wheel, massage seating with your ventilated and heated seat controls, and then your memory seating all in one little unit there. Okay, on the left-hand side of this electric steering column. Now remember, this electric steering column is because it's the GT line. Other trims will have manual steering columns. You have a control unit for your traction control, your lift gate, your front hood, then your charging port there, lid, and then your parking brake button as well. The vents also on a horizontal plane with that kind of inlay at a character design. Very nice. I wish you guys can feel it. Doesn't feel completely smooth, but kind of has that different design with a rugged feel. The area here for the controls, you still have your hard buttons for your dual control climates. And let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. You get a little screen there popping up, letting you know the climate. All right, wanted to show you guys that. Also, touch sensitive, okay? We could go ahead and turn that off. Defrosters, AC, and all that stuff in that screen in between the 12.3 inches. Very cool. Driver cockpit cluster display screen. You can go through your info cards with the left-hand buttons there. Okay, go ahead. Let's go and show you guys that. Info card, just pressing that as well. Now, you have everything already there. Now, we're in kilometers because, again, it is the show car. Behind that heated Syntex wrapped steering wheel, your lighting system, signal lights and lights. And then on the right, you have the windshield wiper controls. Right behind the windshield wiper controls, you have the toggle switch, the EV, and that's the new Kia look with the drive, and all you have to do is rotate the end of that control and then push parking button there. Steering wheel itself, again, you can go through your drive modes right on your steering wheel towards the bottom, which you have the My Drive, 4 different drive modes. We're going to leave it in normal, and then you can go into terrain mode, auto, snow, mud, sand. You literally have up to about 8 different drive modes on this car. That is phenomenal, okay? And then your regen paddles right behind that steering wheel. Didn't want to forget to mention that. But let's go ahead and talk some infotainment screen stuff, okay? Now, you have the Apple CarPlay, the Android Assist. Wanted to show you guys a little bit about what it looks like if we were to go into your seats. You can do the second row seat warmer ventilation, control your second rows. Go back. Touch sensitive, very responsive. Let's go to the full navigation look. 12.3 inches of navigation. And then if we go ahead and press the hard button here on the center console, wanted to show you guys what the 360 camera looks like. You have different angles in each, all right, as well on the front and the back end, and then we can go ahead and do that full 360 look around, all right? Let's go ahead and go back, go home. And then again, if you guys do shoot over to Roseville, Kia in these next few days, they're going to have this car. If you guys are in the area, if not, just wait because they will come to your guys' nearest dealerships, okay? Let's go ahead and look how many times we can swipe up to 5 different cards. But again, you guys get the idea in this video. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like and how to control them. Now again, that's your media knob there, your wheel. You have the touch sensitive buttons for the setup. And you'll feel the kind of shaking. And again, that opens up to you kind of your app look on the car. We could go to the vehicle, the driver assistance, and then get a load of the driving safety, driver attention warning, parking safety, driver convenience, and just so much more. We just can't mention everything because this video is going to be way too long. You guys aren't going to watch it. Dropping down, again, you got the push lid for that 12-volt outlet. You got a USB-C plug-in on the right, and then a USB-C plug-in on the left, which you have 2 different options with that USB-C plug-in on the left. You can do just a charge, or you can actually press the button and do a connect and charge, meaning that'll drop the Apple CarPlay onto your screen and you will see that as well, okay? Cubby room down here, okay, with the ambient lighting, just phenomenal ambient lighting. A lid there for your center console. The cup holder area, if you want the cup holders or if you don't, you can go ahead and push them and then tuck them in. Hill decline assist, your camera there, your parking sensors, and your auto hold. Your phone wireless charging pad with SD card there and some personal cubby room. Up top, you have a sunroof tilt slide sunroof option with a manual visor. Your controls are right in front of there as well. Okay, and then you have the second row seating glass there, and you control that visor through here as well. Okay, just wanted to show you guys that you control up here what's going on over the second row. Okay, we're going to open that so we can get some more lighting later on in this video. But again, let's talk seating now. There's just so much going on with the perforated Syntex leather feel in the seat. Again, it is vegan material, so there is no animal product. You have so much going on with the electric controls. You have the rest button there, and it'll literally set up in the rest position. You have massage seating as well, and just so many ways to control this. Heated, ventilated seats. You literally have a extended leg rest for both front seats and the second row seats, and we're going to be showing you guys that. You can also control these seats from right here as well, okay? On the GT line, just on the passenger side, you can control this seat. Now, somebody in the back might want to move this seat up just like that, or drop this seat back. You could also do that as well. Headrest, very kind of sporty feel on the GT line. That is integrated. Get a load of that. I pressed it into the comfort mode seating. But again, you get the GT line integrated into that Syntex material with the bolsters popping, kind of giving you a luxurious yet sporty feel. And then this is a mesh headrest. There are no speakers in this, but again, in this car itself, you get a 14-speaker British premium Meridian sound system inside the EV9. Again, that will change in different trims. Keep in mind, okay? Just so much to mention. But guys, right in front of the passenger seating, you have a non-lockable glove compartment, very nice and big for a lot of personal belongings. Now we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior. Let's go ahead and talk second and third row. So now second row seating in the EV9, and guys, there's just so much tech in this car. I apologize for the time in this video, but let's go ahead and talk captain seating in the second row. Okay, now you have the option also in different trims of getting the bench, but the GT line coming with the captain seating, just a whole lot of tech. And again, we're gonna show you guys these button controls. I wanna just show you guys the leg extension rest, all right? Not just in the front, but also on the second row, as mentioned when I was up in the front. Again, this is that comfort button to just drop this seat back and for you to sleep. And then you got the bunny hop electric button. If you have passengers that want to reach that third row, it's electric controlled, will bunny hop forward, and then you can get there as well. Now let's go ahead and go back. Then it'll place it back into that position. The armrests themselves do come with the tech on it. If we go ahead and press and hold that on button, you got a little tech screen there for your massage chairs and your controls and all that mode stuff. Check that out. All right, and we're not going to go into depth with that because we're going to try to save some time. Let's go ahead and look at that door panel now. The door panel with the sun visors. Those are manual sun visors there. Got the Meridian sound system on the bottom and the tweeters with your heated and ventilated second row seating in this GT line as well. And look how nice and big this entry area is phenomenal. In front of both seats, we have some pockets with USB-C plugins on the side of both front seats with that same kind of canvas feel on the back of those front seats, all right? In between those front seats, we have the cup holders, a little tray for maybe some snacks or something with the ambient lighting, and then we can go ahead and open that fully and then drop this tray in and look at all that room from that center console coming back here. Big, nice aisleway that you're going to lose if you have the bench seat. Again, and then up top here we have that second glass that is not able to open, so there is no tilt and slide option on the second glass, but you have that electric controlled visor. We also have the vents right over us. In between those two vents, you have the tri-zone climate control. And let's go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Turning it on and off. And then your O-snap panels with your LED lighting right over you for that reading light, okay? Now let's go ahead and jump to the back where we can control the, oh, there you go. I knew it was right there on the shoulder. But where you can control that and bunny hop that seat forward. And I'm gonna jump back here and show you guys. Now this is a third row 6-passenger EV9. You can go up to 7 if you have the bench seat. Now if we left the seat in the same position I had it, which you could probably move this up because there was more than enough room. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, everybody. Now the legroom in the second row and the front row is completely clear, and the head clearance is completely clear on those 2 rows. If we drop here, it's going to be a little bit tighter on the third row, and then my hair is slightly touching if I'm upright as well. Okay, but another cool thing is you can drop the angle. Look how far back this angle goes on this EV9, which kind of gives you more clearance for your head in the third row area. Up above you, you have the LED lighting for your reading lights, and then the vents back here if you have people or animals, so you're not feeling all claustrophobic. On the left and right hand side, cup holders, nice and big with some personal area. USB-C plug-in with Meridian sound system back here as well. Same thing on the right, so you guys get an idea that you're not getting gypped on either side, okay? Car seat compatibility here in the back as well, with that same look coming over from all the way from the front seats over to the third row, because we know manufacturers will simplify that third row look. But again, they still kept that Syntex material with the perforated look and the two-tone colors. Now, guys, we're pretty much done. Now, to mention some price tags, entry-level EV9 comes in around $54,000 to where you reach the GT line pinnacle of the EV9, which gives you about $75,000 or $76,000 for this exact car that you see in this video, everybody. Now, if you do have any comments, questions, concerns, try to get back to you guys as best as possible. If you guys leave them in the comment section below. Keep watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. We have more cool things coming. Thanks, guys, and God bless you.